down there?
I see grass.
Mm-hmm. What color is the grass?
It's green. It's kind of a light pale green.
Light pale green, right. I want you to look down at your feet and tell me how your feet look like.
They look like human feet. They look small.
Small? How small are they? Are they like a grown up, just small size, or they're child's feet?
Like they look like a child's feet, but not real tiny child.
All right. What color is the skin?
It's white.
It's
white.
Right. Do you wear any shoes or any sandals, or you're barefoot?
I am barefoot.
You're barefoot, all right. So I want you to start looking at the rest of your body and tell me everything you're getting about this body.
I'm wearing it's like a dress, or more like a tunic, and it comes below my knees.
It's tunic which comes below your knees, all right. What color is it?
It's a light blue.
Mm-hmm. What type of fabric is it?
It's
like rough, or is it very silky?
It's light and kind of cottony.
Light cottony, right. Is there anything on your waist?
No.
It's just closed down, all right. Let's do a little scan of this body and tell me, how tall do you feel?
I'm about 3 feet tall.
3 feet tall, all right. Does the body feel healthy?
Yes.
Feel healthy. Do you feel like you're a boy or a girl?
I'm a girl.
You're a girl, all right. How old approximately do you feel? You don't need to give me exact year, but approximately.
I am in a body that is about 6, but I am older inside of this body.
Right. Or you're in the, tell me this again, you feel older but the body is young?
The body is young. I am older inside of the body.
This is a very interesting thing, all right. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? How does it come to this situation that you're older than 6 years old while the body is 6 years old?
The body is aging very slowly.
The body is aging very slowly. I see, that's very interesting. Let's go back to the time of your birth in that life. And you don't need to experience it very vividly. You can even look from outside. Tell me, were you born naturally, like from the mother's womb, or you acquired this body in some other way?
I was born naturally from my mother's womb.
You were born naturally from your mother's womb. Do you have any memories of your birth?
Yes, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing coming out of the birth canal.
And what is your first impression when you come out of the birth canal and you are now in the physical reality? What do you see around you?
It is beautiful. Building. I'm inside.
Oh, you're inside the building.
I'm inside a building, and it's marble. It's beautiful. It's large.
How many people are present at your birth?
I see 3. 3 people.
Tell me about these people.
Repeat the question.
Can you tell me anything about these people who are present at your birth?
I see a man who is my father.
How does he look like?
He has dark brown hair and a very closely trimmed beard. And he is kind. He has very kind eyes, and he is very noble.
Very noble looking, all right. Who else is there?
There are two women who are birth masters.
Birth masters, all right. What are their roles? What do they do during the birth?
So they assist in giving birth and direct the mother in what to do.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, did your mother experience any pain during this birth or no?
She did not. She is smiling and joyous.
She's smiling and joyous. Do you know how is it possible for a mother not to experience any pain during birth?
She was held in an energy field.
And who was held in this energy field?
The mother was held in the energy field. There were crystals, and also she was in a trance.
Oh, she was in a trance. Would she put herself in a trance or somebody was helping her?
The birth women.
The birth masters, women, okay.
Yes.
Right, let's have a look at your mother.
Mm. She's beautiful. She's very kind and young. She is about 23, maybe 23.
All right. All right. Look very quickly into the eyes of somebody present at your birth. Just look at their eyes, don't pay any attention to their face. And tell me if you recognize anybody by their energy in the life of Donna.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So now let's go to the next pleasant memory. A little bit older.
I am about 2 years old, and I am playing outside with my parents, and there are lots of people around.
Tell me, as you're looking at these people, what can you tell me about them?
They're very peaceful and happy, and there are lots of colors. There are many colors.
There are many colors. What are they wearing? What kind of clothes?
They're wearing robes, and they're very light material and different styles and shapes. And they can design. They just wear what's pretty to them.
All right. Tell me, do they all just walk on their feet, or there is any kind of transportation or any other way of moving around?
They walk on their feet. They sail on boats.
Oh, they also can sail on boats. Okay.
And some of them can go other places. I don't know how they do it.
We'll get to this later. Right now, you're 2 years old. You probably don't know all the particulars. Just tell me what you see around you, and tell me what kind of games are you playing with your parents.
I am just running and dancing in just a small area of grass. I am just playing, and I like the feel of the grass on my feet.
Do you have any toys?
I have, it's like a stick, and it makes bubbles.
Like a stick which makes bubbles.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Let's get a little bit old, leave the scene, and go ahead in time to the next pleasant memory.
there's big changes that happen.
Well, let's tell me about those changes.
My parents die.
Oh, this is sad. What happened to your parents?
They drowned.
They drowned. What happened? How did they drown?
They put me on a boat before the big storm and the waves.
Uh-huh.
They put me on a boat with a few people.
Uh-huh. And where were they?
They could not come.
So they stayed where they were?
They did.
Uh-huh, they stayed at home, all right. And what happened to all the people who stayed back?
They all died.
They all died. What was it? How did they all die?
They died because there was water that covered everything.
Oh, there was some kind of a flood, or tsunami, or something like that. All right.
Yeah.
How old you were when that happened?
It was about 5.
You were about 5 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just now take a deep breath and release all the sadness and release the grief you might feel about your parents dying. Just let it go because your life is continuing and we're going to look what happened with you. So tell me, when you got on this boat with all these people, what happened during the journey? Was it an easy journey or was it a difficult journey?
It was a very difficult journey. Everyone died on the boat except me.
So how did you manage to survive?
I was rescued.
You were rescued, all right. Let's look at the moment when you're getting rescued. Let's see who rescued you.
Yes. Yes, it is. It is a vessel I do not recognize.
Tell me how it looked like. Let's have a good look so you can describe it.
It is very difficult to describe. It floats on the water, but I don't think that's normally how it does. It floats on the water when they come to get me.
So it's not in the water, is above the water, like on an air pillow, kind of?
It's a vessel that it looks like it's made of metal, but it's floating on the water. I don't think that's normally what it's used for.
Oh, I see. What do you know how this vessel usually moves?
I think it can move through the air.
Okay, so it's an air vessel which also can land on the water, right?
Or underwater. I think it can go underwater, but
go anywhere.
The first time I see it, it floats on top of the water so they can get me.
Okay, so they come from the air and they got you. All right, and what kind of people who come to get you? How do they look like?
They have very round heads and they look human, but they seem different, but they look human. They have very round heads and not very much hair.
What are they wearing?
They're wearing, it changes. At first, they were wearing simple brown robes that were very, very basic. But then it changes and they wear different things as they're doing different things.
Well, let's see what kind of things are they doing. When you get on the ship with them, you get inside. Tell me what's inside the ship and what are they doing?
They travel all around. Inside the ship is just instruments and control things. There's not much in there. They just travel. They travel all around though.
How many people are there in this ship? Was it a big ship or was it just like several people, like a shuttle?
It was small, and there was 4 people when they got me.
There were people who came. All right. Well, you're about 5 years old, right, at that moment?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, when you start talking to them, what do they tell you about themselves?
They tell me that they're going to be my family, my new family, and they'll take care of me, and that I am to learn from them. I'm to learn with them now.
All
And
right.
that my parents sent me away because of this, so that I could do this.
So you can learn and you can do this. Are you aware of that moment that your parents died or not?
Yes, I think I know.
No.
I don't have any hope that they lived.
Okay. All right. So let's see where this ship is taking you.
They have a base, and it's inside of the earth. It is.
Oh, how do you get in? Get
It's a
how you
tunnel.
said through the tunnel. Okay.
It's a tunnel, and we go inside, and their base
Mm-hmm.
is this beautiful building inside of the earth. It looks like a. It looks. It's like fat in the middle and point on both ends, both up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And beautiful shape.
Okay. What kind of lighting do they have inside the earth?
It's a glow. It's sort of. It's a peaceful yellowish glow, like lemon yellow.
Lemon yellow.
It's just a glow that's in there.
Okay. All right. So let's look at the place where you're gonna live in this underground city. Let's look at your dwelling.
It is. It is a room. I have a room. Everyone has rooms.
Mm-hmm. How big is your
um, it's. I don't know. Let me see. It's big. It seems big to me. It's maybe 20 feet by 20 feet.
okay.
And I have toys. They give me things and they show me things. It's learning.
Uh-huh.
They make things. They can make anything they want. And
Tell me, how do you get information? Do you know how to read and write, or there is different way of getting information?
I just talk to them with my mind, but they make me say words so that I don't forget how.
Okay, so just for now, you're just talking. Okay, all right. Do you have any like books with pictures to look at?
Yes, they give me lots of books with lots of pictures, and it is much, much, much history of humanity.
All right, and what are they telling you about the history of humanity?
They tell me all the histories that have been. They show me periods of time and developments, and so I understand
Mm-hmm.
what humanity is.
All right, and what is your understanding of what humanity is?
That it is bodies that we come to be in and do and experience.
Okay, and who created those bodies? How did these bodies came to be?
Oh, there were processes. There were many stages and like layers of processes by different not races, different star peoples.
Different star peoples, all right, so they created human bodies. Okay.
It was many pieces that were contributed from many places and people.
So tell me, the people who live in this underground city,
Yeah.
are they like human people, or they are not exactly human?
They are not human. They look human when they need to, but they are not.
All right. So let's go to the next important event, maybe related to your education when you're a little bit older.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am 8 now, but I do not think I age like I would in human time. But I am 8 and I get to travel with them now, and I enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
This is good. I get to see lots of things.
All right. So let's go to the next important event and let's see what happens to you.
I am about 15 or somewhere around there in my human body years, and I am on the surface of Earth, and it is very, very different than I remember it, and it is not the Earth I remember. It is black and dark.
It is dark. Okay, where is it dark?
It is dark with the energy is all dark. The Earth looks very different. It's changed a lot, and the people that inhabit it that are on Earth now, they are very very black to me.
Mm-hmm. Are there any humans living on the surface, or there is no?
Yes, they're humans. They're very dark. They look black. They look like they don't have light.
So you mean it's energetically dark? It's not just dark skin.
No, it's not dark skin. I'm so distracted by the dark. I don't really see their skin.
All right. So tell me, when you're on the surface of Earth, do you have any kind of role or any kind of like mission, something you're supposed to do there, or you're just looking at it?
I am learning, and I am bringing the balance. The people who are my family, who are teaching me, who I live with, are here to keep the balance, and they teach me to hold balance of light and dark. It is a dark period on Earth, and it could go too far into the dark, and so we hold light and we bring light and we help have balance.
So tell me, how do you bring this balance? How do you bring the light to the Earth?
We channel light. We are light, and we channel the appropriate amounts of light into.
Where do you channel it from?
We channel it from source.
How do you connect to the source?
We are the connection. We are we are each like a transformer. We can channel from the universe, but it's easiest to channel just directly from source.
All right. I want you to go into the scene when you are channeling the light of the source.
Uh-huh.
And I want you to have a very good memory of how you do this.
Okay.
Very good memory. And I also want to bring the current personality of Donna, so she can also be present and connect with this woman from the ancient civilization. And let's bring this ability of connection with the source and channeling energy into the current life of Donna. And I'm asking Donna just to bring the skills and the abilities and connection to the source and to the current life, but leave alone anything like, sadness or any kind of unpleasant emotions. Only take the skills and the talents, bring it into a current life, and tell me when it's done. I have a really good memory of how to do that.
It is done.
It's done wonderful. Just keep this memory, get anchored in this memory of bringing the light of the source to earth. All right, so let's see what happened with the rest of the life of this woman. So she probably lived a long life, bringing light to the earth, to people of earth. Let's look at the rest of her life and let's see if there are any more important events.
Just now, I left that body when it was still young, but I had lived a long time, and it was about coming to accept the long, long cycle of darkness, knowing that it would end.
We don't need, in this type of sessions, we don't need to look at how you died. I just want you to imagine this woman in front of you. I want you to see her from outside.
Okay.
At her prime, and she was very beautiful, very healthy, at the height of her abilities. And I want you to put a golden mesh between her and Donna. And I'm asking Donna to breathe in her image into your current body through the golden mesh. Leave all the sadness, all the darkness on the other side, and you're only bringing through the golden mesh peaceful, wonderful, creative, uplifting abilities and memories. And tell me when it's done.
Done.
Wonderful. So now I'm going to count to 5, and on the count of 5, you will be fully awake, feeling